Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you've got the love I need to see me through.
The building has really done wonders over the years, and I think a lot of people, including the staff, are very fond and have an attachment to the current building. But with that in mind, the staff themselves, although the patients would probably be unaware, we find real challenges actually managing to maintain the quality of care that we do.
My sister Erica died here in 2011, and we have been caring for her for about 2 months before we got a week's respite here. The care that Erica got was absolutely phenomenal, but when she came in to begin with, it was for a week's respite, and she was put into a shared room with 2 other fairly elderly ladies, and Erica actually found that incredibly stressful.
The problem at the moment is we only have 4 single rooms, and we have to quite often ask patients if they won't mind moving out of the single room into the 3-bedded area if we need that room for somebody who is less well.
For a few days she was in the shared room, and it really was very uncomfortable for all of us. But very fortunately a single room became available and she was given that option. And the difference it made to Erica was just phenomenal. She just relaxed and was comfortable, and in fact was happy to stay.
It's pretty awful at times because for the nurse as well, because we have to pluck up the courage to ask somebody to move out of a room that they're well settled in, they have the privacy to see their families there, and to move out into another area where it's more public. And the patient themselves quite often say, I would prefer to stay, but I will give up the room for somebody who needs it more than I do.
Our inpatient unit is now over 25 years old, and at half the size of current guidelines, it no longer provides the levels of privacy, dignity and choice our patients and their families deserve. By rebuilding, we'll be able to almost double the size of our current unit and stay on the same site. We'll be able to provide 9 single bedrooms and 1 shared room, and we'll have the scope to develop our virtual services. The new hospice will also have 3 designated counselling rooms, so the bereavement team will no longer have to meet with relatives in the current multi-purpose family room, where some clients may have stayed when their loved one passed away.
It can hold enormous significance for people, and it can be difficult enough to come back into this building, emotionally difficult, without having to go into a room that holds particular significance.
It's my daughter that was in the hospice, and with me I've got Emma. I'm Dawn's sister.
I'm Wesley, Dawn's husband.
Dawn grew up in Barberville, a wee village just north of Invergordon, and went to the local schools there in the academy, and that's where she met Wes, at the academy, and he used to carry her bags down the street.
Then we had Tyler.
Who's now 12.
Yep. Then later on Dawn got cancer, breast cancer, and yeah, little Missy, who's now 6, came along, and she's like our little angel.
Oh, she is.
Not always.
Oh, she is.
16 years later we got married. In the hospice.
In the hospice, yes. But certainly Dawn was 36. Dawn was 36 when she passed away. She was extremely brave. I think if I had one word to say about her, it would be courage. Total courage. She was overwhelmed. It would overwhelm me, her courage. We were very lucky because Dawn did always have her own room, and we were always able to stay.
You couldn't do that if you're in a ward, so...
No, if you're in a ward. So again, good luck to any rebuild, because it's essential and it's very, very, very important.
We have launched the project Build Appeal to raise the funds required to rebuild Highland Hospice.
I've assembled a team around me of 8 other people on the committee to raise the £6.5 million we need to raise. The hospice is providing £2 million of that, leaving £4.5 million to be raised.
The Highlands is quite a small pool to take money out of, but we so desperately need this money to enlarge the hospice and keep it going for another 25 years at least, and we'd be very grateful for anybody that can give us money to realise this.
We look back and we have a lot to be thankful for. You know, that it was all done so well for us.
You got the love. You got the love.
I want everybody who needs a bed in here to be able to be here.
You got the love. You got the love.